Hey Starshine, how are you? We're in February. Can you believe it? We're finally out of January and here we are in February instead. So yes, spring is definitely on its way and we have snowdrops in our garden. So it's definitely on its way. Anyway, I have our card for this week, the week beginning the 2nd of February. And I've been guided for February to use the Angel Blessings cards by Kimberly Marooney. The Angel Blessings Cards of Sacred Guidance and Inspirations by Kimberly Marooney. Okay, so the card for this week is 43 Stamera, and the meaning is forgiveness, or the topic, if you like, is forgiveness. Okay, get some glare on that picture. Okay, is that better? Forgiveness. Okay, now I'm going to have to read what it says about it. See if I can do this at the same time. Okay, hold it there. Ready? It says, Stamera, beautiful Stamera, come into my life, my beloved, and make me whole. Fill me with your forgiveness complete, washing away all remnants of my intolerance for my own imperfections. Stamera, blessed one, hold me in your arms of love. You are my friend and companion. Stamera, you are my bliss. How lovely is that? You are my bliss. Okay, so forgiveness. We talk a lot about forgiveness, and I think it's worth talking about forgiveness because it's worth doing, right? It's worth doing the work of forgiveness. It doesn't take away the fact that whatever happened. It just means that we're not reliving it every time we think of it, that we're not carrying around the baggage of the hurt that we know we caused or we felt when someone else caused it. And that without that baggage, without that hurt, we can step out and live our lives in a more serene and a more calm way. Whereas if we hold on to that pain, well, let's think of it this way. If it's us that hurt someone else, every time we feel that pain, we feel a bit like we deserve it. We may not consciously think we deserve it, but we hurt somebody, and so we deserve to carry that pain forever. But do we? Do we? I mean, if we have apologized and we've taken action to right the wrongs as far as possible, is that not enough? And if somebody has hurt us, if we keep reliving that pain, they may not be. And so they may not be feeling the pain. They can't feel our pain. So if we relive it and feel the feelings of pain every time that conversation comes up, every time that topic comes up, every time we see it in the news, every time, it's a conversation that somebody else has, we feel it. We feel that pain again. Now, Stamera is here this week, asking us all to consider forgiveness, to consider forgiving ourselves and forgiving others. Not to say that it didn't happen and that our feelings are not valid. That's not it. Our feelings are valid. But how long do we need to continue to suffer? Did we not suffer enough at the time? So here is your invitation to work through your feelings, to recognize your feelings, to see where they come from, to challenge them. Don't just, it's not a click your fingers and, oh, everything is forgiven and we're all back to normal again. That's not it. There is work to do. There is process to go through. There is a process to go through. We need to start that. We need to go through it. We need to complete it. We need to invite Stamera to hold us as we go through this process, as we go delving deeper within ourselves as to perhaps why we are still sabotaging ourselves for something that happened. Now, obviously, if there is something that you have done that you need to apologize for, apologize. And then start the process of forgiving yourself. Take the actions that you can do to make right whatever it is that you made wrong. And if somebody pained you or us or pained us or hurt us in whatever way, we need to question how much longer are we going to allow them to continue hurting us. So this week, step as far as you can into forgiveness. It's not necessarily an easy walk either, I'm not saying that. But every time you feel that feeling of pain, recognize it and allow yourself to put down just a little bit at a time if necessary. Now, it may not be possible to put the whole lot down all in one go. But if you imagine you're carrying a backpack full of sand, it's heavy, right? But if every time you felt that pain and thought, this isn't mine to carry, and we took even a few grains out, every time you think of it, every time you recognize that feeling, take more out. And eventually, we'll get there. Okay, so there we go. That's our card for this week, Stamera and forgiveness. Right, there we go. I shall see you next week. Have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful week. Much love and many, many blessings. See you next week then. Bye.